Hello everyone. Today I'm going to go ahead and give you a quick review of this new toy that I got. It's giving me some good parts and some bad parts. So this toy that I got, I apologize, I'm recording from my phone, but what can you do? So the toy is the new UNSC elephant. Very, very cool. Some of the key features that the elephant has is, well, I'm just going to go ahead and tell you right now that I love the elephant. It's $100. It's probably the best deal you can buy for parts that you get. A little figure here, my custom figure. Let me know what you think of my custom figure. Hayabusa body, red Hornet pilot head. Pretty simplistic. I use him to drive my stuff. Okay, so here's the deal. The detailing on the tank, I have not applied any of the decals yet. I don't really want to do that quite yet. It's actually rather nice. Comes even full stock with these tread bits here, and the treads themselves are all relatively nice. Hard to move on a carpet, but still pretty cool looking. The basic color scheme seems to line up pretty good for any of you Halo fanboys out there, so you can go ahead and not complain about that. The guns are all the newer model, designed for the 10-year anniversary, which is nice because instead of giving you the old school gun turret, which I don't even have handy right now, I probably do, but I'm not going to grab it, they give you the swivel with the chain right here, and with the peg there, and it's easier to stand on, and it gives you the full 360 movement, which is really nice. It gives you a few unique little perks here and there. Headlights. It says Marines. That's actually a brick. That's not decals or anything like that. Turn my base here. And get on this side, and this is another brick. It's actually kind of large and a little bulky, a little hard to put on there. No concerns there whatsoever. We got a secondary gun. Now, Halo fanboys, I know you guys understand that this isn't supposed to be a mounted turret, but they do limit your movement with it, thankfully. You can still go backwards, but who cares? More of the treads. Now, I gotta say, the treads were actually relatively impressive, because when you think that you're gonna do treads, you're gonna think back to Scorpion days, and I do not own a Scorpion. I'm just saying, this is my first review. Okay, so here's the basic interior, unregistered, unmodified. I don't have anything really in there yet. The drop panel, which does actually go down, so you can launch off of that. The back lighting systems. If you look in there, I'll go ahead and zoom that in there as best I can. I can't zoom, okay. That's actually the screen. It does have a decal for that, so at least they got that right. But other than that, it's completely empty in there. You get a tools section, also kind of cool. Yeah, my crowbar's kind of missing. Guess where that is. So, that's pretty cool. Some really good stuff here. Here's the cockpit in general, and it's not entirely too useful because it's too small. You could probably get one person in there at best. So to show you that. Why do these Lego guys see that their legs never stay still? So why do they never actually stay where you want them to? Okay, this is horrible. Alright. So I got my figure in there. You can see the clearance is kind of low as far as the door, but they do give you this trap door here, so you can stick someone in there. Not exactly what I would call worth it. Overall details, good. Let's look at some of the extras you get. So we actually get a flamethrower, which is really, really cool. I actually got the details on that. I'm not going to go too close. I got the light on. But you can see that there's definitely a face on there. And it is on both sides. You get an assortment of 2 battle rifles, 2 assault rifles, 1 pistol. A couple of these storage boxes Now, as a collector, I'll probably end up hunting these down on eBay because I probably use a few more of those. Fusion coil. Now that's pretty cool. I mean, really nifty little fusion coil there. I mean, doesn't roll as well as it does in the game, but you get 2 of the boxes, and then you get the Mongoose. Mongoose kind of sucks. At least my version did, and I'll complain about that in a second, but here's some of the advantages to the Mongoose. It is solid jet black, which is nice, and they give you the extension now, so you can actually get someone on the back seat. So you can actually put someone in the back seat and actually have them ride along, which is nice. Now, figures, you get your standard Marines, but what you do also get... Oh, he's not a part of that. There. Alright, so you get these kind of humanoid-looking Marines. You get, what? You get 3 of this guy. He's a white guy. You get 1 black guy. Little racism there. They give you 3 white guys to 1 black guy. I guess they don't want the black guy in charge. Who knew? And you get 1 of these recon Spartans. I don't much like the recon right now because his head is actually kind of loose. You know, it's all wonky. I'm not even barely touching it, and the leg kind of is all wonky, which is horrible. So now I'm going to come to the part where I complain a lot. I do complain. I'm going to complain quite a bit. There's a few problems with the elephant in itself. For one, when I got my Mongoose out of its package, the wheel is actually, because I'll go ahead and spin that one. You can see how it spins. This one does not. Plastic is melted and prevents it from spinning freely. So I have a complaint on that. Sometimes you might get them that way. Let me know if I'm the only one that has this problem, because it sucks. Character default for the elephant. There is only one that I can see problem. And I did a quick little fix using some bits here. And that's with the crane. And that's that the crane is a free mover. I'll get that off. It doesn't actually click or lock. It just moves. So what I've discovered, I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys this little trick, is right down here, you got these 4 bits. Now, I got some of these spare in the set, because they always give you a few extra. So what I do is I go ahead and set that out. Use that 1 piece right there. And then I use the green one there. And it doesn't make it look any kind of tacky from the outside. Even if you get close up, it doesn't look all that bad. And what that does is it stops the crane. You can't move it anymore. It's not going to go anywhere. Also, the crane for some reason moves. I don't know if you guys knew that it did this. Weird. I have yet to cut the tape on that because I don't feel like it. This thing is more decorative. Not going to be really used much. And as an overall size comparison, as this is nearing the end of my video, let me go ahead and give you the general size comparison. It is heavy, by the way. Big, bulky. So there is my guy next to the elephant. There is the Mongoose next to the elephant. Here is the transport hog next to the elephant. And if that doesn't sum it up for you, here is the pelican. Reality-wise, it is bigger than the pelican. It's heavier than the pelican. You're going to pick this up, pick it up from the center. Support beam. Otherwise, you'll probably break it. That's my review. I said a lot. I'm going to go ahead and give mad props to the person that counts my ums. So, that is all, and I'm going to go ahead and show you my guy here again. Now stay tuned, I'm going to go ahead and do a review eventually soon of another part. I've got EVA's Last Stand over there, and I've got a few other goodies that I'll go ahead and review for you guys. Alright, take care all.